someone from the newsroom.
Become a member of the station today. Head across to our website, alive905.com.au, scroll down the page and click on the general volunteer.
I love you, Ellie. You make me laugh. I love it. Hi, everyone. Oh, funny.
Like Russian. All right. What's your favourite movie?
How long have I got, Ellie?
Favourite actor? Jack Black. Favourite band? Black Sabbath.
A minute and a half.
Black Betty. Favourite football team? Blacktown City. Blacktown. Show your support and show up. Blacktown City.
Not funny.
Your town, your team. Station sponsor. Does your smile
Everyone, you can't see what I just saw with Ellie. That's why I'm laughing.
Oh, no, it's
So-
live.
No, they didn't see it. Only you and I sent it because I didn't have you connected to the thing yet. Or maybe I did, I don't know.
Yeah, it was live.
Even worse. How funny.
For a radiant smile designed to last your lifetime, schedule a consultation today at infinitydentalcare.com.au. Station sponsor.
Sitting on the couch watching online movies.
Okay, now we're in business. It's got to make my font bigger.
Radio online.
And I'm ready to rock and roll.
Australia's newest broadband internet provider.
If I can find out how to do that. Here we go.
Homes and businesses across Australia. Sign up today to get a 6-month discounted internet plan with no lock-in contracts. To activate internet at your home or business, go to ripplenetworks.com.au. Station sponsor.
Right now, you're
You might
hearing
want to put it like
what's
that.
coming through
Yeah, well,
your
yeah.
speakers.
Just getting it up on my
Have you thought about how you
Facebook.
can be here to hear when a mate
Dear, here we go. Now I can see the
or
font.
loved one needs a
Yay.
Ask, are you okay? Let the people you care about
10 seconds.
know you're
Oh, thanks.
there. To really hear them, because a conversation could change your life.
Yeah, I know.
Learn more at areyouok.org.
Oh, I look like a... Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. And thank you to John and Steve from the Smorgasbord before us. We always have a little bit of a gas bag just before our show and just after their show, but we enjoy the gas bag. But anyway, welcome to the show, guys. Come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook. You'll see me there. And we've got young Ellie, or Miss Ellie as I call her, for the past 3 years. How are you tonight?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, good. And Miss Ellie, did you want to tell everybody what you've got?
Oh, I bought a new car.
Oh, she bought a new car. Looks very sexy out there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
I rock up and I'm going, nah, can't be the Mama Bear's car. She's got a new car. That's awesome. Well done. Great stuff. So, yes. And let's say good evening to a few people here on the live. Whoops, nearly lost my computer then. Oh, hang on. I'll just...
That's a bit counter.
Oh, what's happened here is the holder that holds the iPad just flew around and nearly hit the computer, but oops, yes, okay, we're back in business here. But I'm an international psychic medium. I do relay direct messages from spirit through to you. I don't use any tarot cards. I don't need to use any tarot cards. I just rely 100% on spirit so that he can help me guide you and maybe motivate you, or just give some peace of mind about your past loved ones that you've lost in the past, you know. And sometimes people, well, pretty much the most of the time, people will ask me if they've gone to heaven, you know, if they've gone to the other side in peace, or they're upset, but they always go in neutral gear. I always try and give the analogy of the vehicle, where the vehicle, you know, if you have a car and it's running and you just, you know, let it idle on the side of the road, and then you take out the motor and you put that on the side of the road as well, and then all of a sudden you can see the vehicle just rusts away and just depletes away over time, but then the motor's still running, and that's your soul. So your soul never dies, guys. Your soul is always there. It's always ready for the next, you know, for the next carcass to go into, or the next, you know, vehicle that it wants to travel with for the next life. That's as pretty much as the best analogy I can give you. So people never go across to the other side in pain. They can't cross over in pain from my experience. I don't know about any other mediums if they've seen that, but I've never seen it after probably 30,000 readings now. Mini readings over 508 live shows we've done. This is our 163rd live show here on Alive 90.5 FM, and 121 shows last night on the home show / radio show / home show. We've switched the Sunday nights to home as it's a lot easier on both Ellie and I, especially going to work the next day. And Ellie's got to get up just as early as me in the mornings, don't you, Miss Ellie?
I'm becoming such a morning person.
She says, I'm becoming such a morning person, convincing everybody online and on the radio here. But then she looks at me and she goes, "No way!"
I've
like,
had at least 3 coffees by the time I get to
oh
work.
wow, there you go.
I hate getting up early.
Oh, me too. I'm not a morning person either. Well, if I force myself and I get into a routine, Ellie, I'm pretty good at it. But it takes me a while, especially this daylight savings things. I don't know why they even invented that, because that's torture for me for 2 weeks.
I get up before the sun rises and I'm home after the sun sets.
Yeah,
I
so
get to watch the sunrise most mornings. So
yeah,
that's about
wow.
the only fun thing about it.
Wow.
In Windsor.
So how are you going to fit this gym in during the day? What's happening?
I work part-time at the moment.
Oh,
I
that's
do it
cool.
In the evenings.
Ah, that's even better. Even better. You only really need to do around 3 days a week, you know that.
24-hour gyms for the win.
Yeah. Well, if you really want to preserve your strength and preserve your energy as well, just go 3 times a week. That's what you need to do. And you just do whatever you can, a full body exercises, and then you'll be right, Miss Ellie. So let's say good evening to a few people here. And of course, how could this ever go wrong with Michelle Coburn and Jill Polglaze, always first and second place on my live show. These ladies have not missed one show in 3 years. And I think, actually, I have to lie, I think Jill Polglaze went on to another page one night, didn't she, Ellie? She was on the wrong page. I don't know what happened there, Jill Polglaze.
I'm gonna call her and say it's been a couple of months.
So not just one. Okay. Well, I think Ellie might have been hiding that from me for a few years, weren't you, Ellie? Yeah.
Yes.
Just a few years, yes. So, Miss Polglaze, you have to get your act together there. Thank you. So we've got Chloe Posadis here as well. We've also got Sarah Critchen. How are you? Anything, please? We'll come back to you. We've also got Wendy Merce-Martin. Wendy Merce-Martin, I saw you send me something on Messenger, and it was really quite bizarre because I went back to, when I opened up the Messenger, it pinged me back to, I think it was August in 24, or might have been earlier than that. And you were giving me a validation on something about a friend that passed away. And so that hadn't passed away, sorry, that had cancer, I'd said it on a show and it related to you. And I reread that again and it was very powerful. Thank you for that. It was such a nice validation. We've got Jennifer Stapleton as well. We've got Medina Crystal. Good evening, Grand Rising ladies. Now, everybody saw what I wrote on my page about Grand Rising. And it's really quite bizarre because I had a person that was in my life not long ago, and she kept telling me that I was demonic because I said Grand Rising and that I'm a psychic medium. And I said, okay, you pray to the Lord and you pray to everything, and I don't have anything against religion, so don't get me wrong there, anybody. And I said, how can you not receive the gift that I have then? How did you not receive the gift that I have? And there was no answer. So now that I've done my research on Grand Rising, and she used to tell me that Grand Rising was when Satan was rising, and I don't think so because I've actually checked it with so many different things. But if anybody can clarify that for me in any other way, I'm still open to suggestions. But I've said that a while ago, and I'm happy to say it again. But I don't want to upset anybody in the religious world or spiritual world or any world. I just want to know if it's actually really demonic or if it's not. So that's what I'm asking for here. but I'm definitely far from being demonic when I'm helping people around the world. And I asked her, what are you doing for people around the world? How many readings have you done, or how many things have you done to put yourself on the line to, you know, help people around the world and save lives and, you know, perhaps give some peace to people or motivate people or make them feel better? What have you done? And no, of course they couldn't answer. Typical. Anyway, let's keep going. So Michelle Oliver, good evening from Calgary in Alberta, Canada. Thanks for joining us. If I've missed your questions, guys, please post it up again, because I'm just saying good evening to a few people before we go into the reading. I like to always draw in spirit. Sarah Critchen, she said, I heard a huge knock that woke me up. Okay. Well, we need more information on that. Well, I'm not going to read for that, but I'd love to know what's going on there, whatever you think is going on there. She's put 2 cups of tea there. How funny. Okay. Well, I'm sorry there, Jewel Polglaze. I've met you a few times, Jewel Polglaze, and you're saying that it was old age that switched you over to the opposite pages, but I don't think so. I just think you had a little bit of a moment there. A bit of a moment like I would have a moment. Ellie's laughing. Leona Sunday, she goes, I got spoilt yesterday. Yes, happy birthday for yesterday. It was fantastic. I did a reading for you last night. I hope your birthday was beautiful. So, yeah, I just said that. I actually literally just said that, Wendy Merce Martin, that he'd passed away, and I didn't know. I've just got to your message now that your friend that you wrote to me, your cousin that you wrote to me about, passed away. Yes, I literally just said that, and I accidentally said it, but I had a feeling. It just came out as spirit does with me. Medina Crystal from the Caribbean, thank you for joining us. She said, and I'm from the Caribbean, Lesley, and it's a common saying with reference to the sun rising in the morning. Beautiful. Now, I love to hear different things around the world, you know, like what people's opinions are and stuff like that on different things that are, you know, spiritual. It's really nice to know. A senior moment, Jewel Polglaze. No way. You look just as gorgeous now as you probably did 20 years ago, lovey. So don't give me that rubbish. And I know she's laughing. I know she's just throwing her head back and laughing. And she's laughing even more now because I'm doing what she's saying, what I can see her doing. So, and she's giggling to herself, aren't you, Jewel Polglaze? You cutie. So we've got Shelley White here. Hi, everyone. I'm from Grafton in New South Wales. I'd like to know if there is a message from Spirit World for me, please. Thank you. Shelley White. So we've got, can you believe it? It's actually the 16th of June today. Like, seriously, Ellie, I just put the Christmas tree down the other day, and I mean in January, and it feels like I've just put it down and now I've got to have to put it back up again because it's just only 6 months away. Can you believe that? This is insane.
Joy.
No, joy to the world when it's Christmas, of course, but it's just amazing how quick this time is going. I can't believe it, actually, to be honest. So show 163, and it's 508 live shows overall. And I get a lot of anxiety around you there, Shelley. Very anxious. Very, very anxious. And I feel like this has been for the past 2 weeks, because I just heard 2 weeks. I'm also getting 16 around you, 1 and 67 in the month of July as well. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around that time, around July. So this July coming up, lovey. I'm also getting 17 around you, 1 and 78 in the month of August. Was there a passing or someone had some major health issues or something major going on around August of last year? If that's not last year, it's definitely going to be this year. And I'm not the person to send the burden of horrible news, and I'm not saying it's horrible news. I just feel like there's something major going on for the month of August. If it wasn't last year, it's going to be this year, lovey. I really get strong anxiety from you. Do you also get headaches? It's like you can't sleep. It's like you're tossing and turning. You're like a washing machine in bed. It's like tossing and turning, tossing and turning. Anxiety overall, I'm hearing. Can't sleep either. Did you have like an elderly lady or a mother figure around you that had what's called dementia. I can't think because I wanted to say dementia, but I couldn't think to say dementia because I'd forgotten what my mind was doing. But she had like saliva running down the side of her face, and someone was wiping her face. She shown me, or it was her. She's shown me someone that was just patting her face with a tissue on around her bottom lips because she had saliva coming out. Before we started, I said to Ellie, and I feel like massive heart attack. I said to Ellie, we were setting up and we had 3 minutes to set up. And I said, oh my God, my chest. And she said, what, you all right? And I said, yeah, I feel like someone's had a massive heart attack. And this was just before we even started. We hadn't even put on the live yet. And I feel this person's had issues around the heart, and this has been going on for a long time. I'm hearing congestion. And I feel like this was a female, and the person had dementia or onset of dementia, but might not have been quite diagnosed properly, if that makes sense, because they're looking at everything else. They forgot about the mind. And this person was not in the best of health at all overall. But my heart feels like it's going 100 miles an hour and something wasn't right with the heart, or there was a hole in the heart or something like that. Definitely something wasn't right with the heart. I feel like it was a broken heart as well. I've got some hair on my face. I feel like it was a broken heart as well. And they keep showing me back to the home. Was this person in a home? I see them living by themselves, but in the home, like in a home by themselves, if that makes sense. I'm just writing this down, living by themselves. I said to Spirit tonight, I said, you need to show me everything. You need to show me more things on the mediumship side tonight, because I think you're slipping up, like you're not showing me enough. I'm also getting like a running writing letter, beautiful writing letter from this person. This was a female, definitely female here. Letter with running writing. Not that my writing's any better. Like she just said to me, your writing's terrible. I said, I know. I did shorthand when I was younger. And I scribble and write like shorthand and in normal writing, but then I can't understand it sometimes after. So running writing. And it depends on the pen that I'm using at the time, how I feel. But I'll leave it there. And the blessing is that she's always around. This lady does not to leave your side, lovey. And they're showing me the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, if that makes sense to you. And did you hear a song? They're showing me the old wireless song, like the radio. The wireless radio. This lady she keeps showing me things, so she won't leave me alone now, but she keeps showing me that she's sitting down knitting, and then the wireless was on her right on a little stand, and she was in her chair, and she would sit into the sunroom. She's saying the sunroom, the wireless radio, knitting in the sunroom. If that doesn't relate to you, lovey, Shelley White, that's going to relate to someone around Shell Bell, maybe Jill Polgay, somewhere around there, Jessica Hudson, maybe somewhere around there. But I'm feeling like this pain in the chest won't go, so I'm going to stop the reading there because I need to not have a heart attack on air. And I know it's not me because I did not have this before I started, but I'll leave it there. Thank you. Okay, if you've got a validation as well, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and type in capitals validation, and then just type in the validation for us. Dale Duncan, good evening, sir. How are you? From Tamworth. We go back a little bit to, I think, a couple of years ago with Dale Duncan. Dale Duncan does, he is a singer up on does the Tamworth Musical Festival, and I have a dear friend of his that disappointed me, actually, Dale. But anyway, I won't go into it. And I met Dale through my friend, and I looked after him and his dad when his dad was down here, and it's still on my Facebook page. And his dad loved Parramatta, and when I was doing the massage for Parramatta Eels it would have been 2 or 3 years ago now, and I managed to get Dale and his dad some tickets to the game and they gave him, I think they gave him a ball. I can't remember what they gave him, Duncan. Refresh my mind, Duncan. But anyway, thanks for joining us. And I'm sorry that your dad's passed on now. We've got my other dear friend, Troy Knight. He calls me Bugger. Never met the guy, but I get called a bugger. He says, your passion, dedication, and time given to others who seek answers or guidance is unmatchable. You will never find a hater doing better than you. Keep doing you. That's beautiful. Thank you. That actually really resonates with me, because and it actually brings me back to what I was saying about, people that criticize me for being a medium, which I can't help, that I've been given a gift and I just use it to help people. I don't, go out of my way, and I don't even put stars on my Facebook to claim money off you guys. I mean, Facebook did it a couple of weeks ago and it surprised me. I went, oh my God, what is that? And I'm thinking, where is that money going to? Because I haven't put an account into it. But anyways, that actually really, really hit to the heart there, Troy. And thank you for that, because that's really appreciative. Thank you. Let's keep going. Shelley White, she said, my father passed away last August. Okay, that's why it means a lot here. That's what I wrote down.
From a heart attack.
From a heart attack. That's why my heart was killing me so much.
She also said she works with dementia clients.
Oh, that's the dementia. That's why I couldn't think, because when I was trying to think about the there's the dementia there. See, this is what happens when dementia. I'll go back a step. When dementia people have got that disease and they're passing over, they're still conscious in our living world, and then they're passing over into the next realm of the afterlife. What happens is they're in between two worlds, like the two worlds are coming together, and it's kind of like you're here on one side and then you're transitioning across to the other side. It's like when you send, to the printer and you say to the printer, okay, print me that document, and it goes to a buffer and then it prints. So it takes time to get there. Well, that's what's happening with the soul. It's actually taking time to get to the other side. So, but they can hear you. They can hear you talking. They can understand what you're saying. But just because they're unconscious at the time, or they're actually transitioning across, does not mean they can't hear you guys. So whenever you have somebody that's in an unconscious state, or they're passing over, or they will pass over due to, an example, dementia, then you need to talk to them in their ear. Don't think that they're not hearing you. They feel your touch. They love the touch. They love the comfort, because if they're scared of passing over to the other side, guys, they need your comfort. They need your support to pass over. And you always say goodbye. It actually brings tears to my eyes. You always say things like, it's okay to go, goodbye, rest in peace. We'll be here. We're here with you. It's okay to go. Don't be scared to go. Some people, when they're passing over as well, they actually wait for the loved one to arrive, and then 5-10 minutes later they've passed over. But then sometimes you get the ones that like our Glennis Lacey last night. She said that it was Dixie Keene. She said that she missed her dear friend from passing over because she fell asleep. She went home after several nights of waiting at the, and being with them at the hospital, that she was so exhausted. She went home, and then that's when the person passed over. But the person told me last night in the reading that he did not want her to see him take his last breath, guys. So that's what happens. But rest assured, they listen to you. They are always there with you, and their soul never goes away. So, people say to me too, I don't feel them around me anymore. And then I see Spirit throw his arms up or her arms up and go, oh my God, I can't believe they're saying that. I've given them every sign that I could possibly give them, and they're missing them at all. It's not like they can come to the front door. They can't come to the front door and knock on the door and say, hey, look, let's go for a coffee. We can have a chat for 10 minutes or half an hour, while I use all my energy up to come to earth and in the living again, like ghostly in the living again. They can't do that, guys. They give you little tiny faint messages. So, they'll give you a feather in the bed. They'll give you something like, you're driving, and then all of a sudden you see a number plate with Wayne on it, or WA or something like that, like they'll give you different things that are going to resonate with only you. Not everybody else will see that. So there you go. But anyway, come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're here every Monday night from 8 till 10 on a live 90.5 FM. We're here every Sunday night on our home show, which is a lot more casual than here. We have to be careful with what we say here with regards to the media law and also community standards and stuff like that on Facebook. So we just got to be careful sometimes with what we say. However, Sunday nights are the same times, 8 till 10, home show. I usually do just straight readings from there. I'll show you some different things such as, like a coffee reading or, just reading different things and etc. A bit of some affirmations. Last night we did a little bit of a spell or put out a spell there for protection, which I don't usually do because it's witchy poo stuff and I'm not into witchy poo stuff, but I do get fascinated by little things like that. But over to you there, Miss Ellie. Is that a validation there from Kayleen or is it not?
Yep. So she said, my son and partner are pregnant, which she predicted after months of IVF.
Oh, wow.
They fell pregnant naturally.
Oh, wow. Go figure. There you go, Kayleen. I think that's really, really cool. I can't remember when I said it, but I had a feeling, and I think it's going to be a boy. I just saw a vision of a boy. Well, it's really strange because spirit only shows me blue around people, and if it's not blue, I know it's a girl. So I'm going to write this down for you, Kayleen. Oops, the screen just jumped. Where is it? Kayleen Thomas and boy blue, baby blue. And he's going to have a different name. And I also get the name Adrian around you. Who is Adrian, or what does Adrian mean, or Adam? I feel like it's an Adrian around you, lovey. So I'm not sure what that means to you, but I'll keep going. Sarah Critchin, she said, I always feel spirit playing with my hair. Well, I'm feeling spirit touching my hair right now. Did you see me do that before I read you out? And always just making my nose itchy. It's like they put a feather under my nose half the time. Tammy Hill, I wanted to know if my family on the other side have any messages for me. Tammy, I would like a please. Thank you. So let's keep going. Where were we? I'm just going to go back here for a second. Andy Dan, hi. Shell Bell, would Spirit have any messages for me tonight concerning my dear friend that passed? Thank you in advance, if not another time. Shell Bell, dear. There's so many people passing, like I had pain in my chest, like I said before I walked in the door, and one of the people that we just spoke to had a passing of a friend as well from a heart attack, and I said, yes, it's a heart attack, of course, because I felt it. So I wasn't sure if it was for the readings tonight or that one there, but we kind of found both of them. But I'm sure, Belle, I'm getting like instant headache on the left side of my head for you, and I feel like this is a vision thing as well. Do you get nose, like itchy nose or hay fever? And like the twitching, it's all happening tonight. I've got a twitching eye. I feel like my eye's twitching. I've got an itchy nose and I've got my itchy head. Like I feel like the spirit is just poking me, touching me everywhere. So hay fever, twitching eye. Usually twitching eye, when you have a twitching eye, is a magnesium deficiency. So I've had my magnesium. So it must be you there, Shell Bell. I'm just writing this down. Magnesium deficiency, very low. So I'm also getting twitching eye, hay fever, twitching eyes, vision issues. What's going on? Did you not sleep well the last few nights? And I feel like this is a fatigue headache or something not right on this side of the head. No, not sleeping last few nights. I'm also getting number 17 around you. I also got 16 as well. So 16 and 17. So what's today? Oh, today's the 16th and 17th. So today is something important, or tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 17th. So today and tomorrow important. Important days. If it's not this month, it's definitely going to be next month. But 1 and 7 is 8, and the month of August as well. Yeah, and the anxiety is clear with you as well, lovey. And 17. So anxiety can come from a deficiency of magnesium as well, and vitamin D, and also that twitching in the eyes just come back. So we've got 16 and we've got 1 and 6 is 7, and the month of July as well. So definitely July is going to be very busy for you. I really, really need you to get your sleep now because you're going to be very busy. Very, very busy. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. But if over to you there, Miss Ellie. We'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Alive 90.5.
Ellie, can you do me a favour?
Need more time to focus
Can you
on
check
your mortgage?
that?
Let Aurelian Group
Actually, I'll go and do it because I'll know what I'm looking for.
You can free up your schedule to serve more customers and do what you love. Let us take care of all your software, technology, and IT needs while you dedicate your time to growing your business. From managing your online presence to streamlining your operations, trust us to make it happen. Visit
just had to check the
aurelian-group.com
sound on the
today
radio
and
because I
discover
thought
the
it
true
sounded
potential
really
of
muffled
your
in my
organization's
muffled in
sponsor.
yours too. And the headset, maybe it's too loud on our head. If you turn down the thingy, that might be better for me. I think that's going to be better. I've got my trusty Raw C again, this one.
Call 98946660.
The best.
Or visit setimbers.com.au to arrange a free quote today. Station sponsor, SE Timber Floors and Shutters. Ingrained quality.
Are you considering selling your property hassle-free? Property services agencies.
Oh, I needed that after having 2 heart attacks. What? Did you pass? Oh. And good evening to Tony too. I've got to come see your new property. Haven't been there yet. I've been really busy.
Station sponsor.
HR Images is a team of professionally trained photographers with a passion for delivering a high-quality service. We believe photography is about telling a story and capturing those rare moments. We offer a personalised, unique experience for every photo shoot.
Wish Spirit would leave my head alone.
Family portraits. Visit
Oh, God.
hr.com.au. Mention this ad to receive a complimentary 12 by 18-inch enlargement. HR Images brings you a bundle of joyful memories for you to cherish for your next event. Station sponsor.
Okay.
We all know businesses that don't
Oh,
answer their phones.
Kayleen Thomas, a girl. Why did I get boy around her? She says a girl. Why did I write that?
Just $1 per day plus call charges. Stop sending.
Why do I get a boy for you then, Kaylee?
Of smart businesses using turnkey receptionists by calling 0280.
It's got to be something else, Kayleen.
Call one now and ask about our free offer. turnkeyreceptionist.com.au. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. I just want to say good evening to Tony, my MS friend. I will be coming to see you shortly, maybe this weekend, Tony. We can have a catch up. He's got MS. He's just moved into his new property. So hi there, mate. I hope you're doing well. Yes, and we've got Sarah Critchen. She said, well, I'm just going back on the live here. We're here every Monday night from 8 till 10 if you'd like to have a free mini reading. So come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and love, like, and share. So because I can feel them and I feel time and a few times and smoke and the knocks at night, I'm wondering if to open up more. Yeah, lovey, you don't want to look. Long story cut short, you need to protect yourself too there, lovey, okay? Because you don't want anything and everything coming into your home. It's just like me being a medium and opening that door right there and then saying, okay, a whole football team of strangers coming through my door, through my head, okay? That's what happens. So that's when trouble starts. So you just got to be careful with all that stuff. You just got to protect yourself, acknowledge them, send them off and control them. Don't let them control you. That's the best I can say. Don't know, but it's a girl. She said there, Ashley. Okay, why did I get the boy though? There's a little boy around you too. Little baby boy. Well, I don't know why I'm getting it. I'm going to stick to it because I don't want to say a girl because because she's having a girl. I want to say the boys. I'm sticking to the boy around you too, Kayleen. But Ashley as well. I said Adrian and Adam before, but I don't know why I said that either. I'll just say what I get. What else have we got? Jennifer Stapleton. Oh, they're all having a conversation there. Georgia Verma. Good evening. Guys, send your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook. I wanted to go back here onto my phone as well. Gail Fry. Is Gail Fry still on, Ellie? Do you know? Can you see her?
I'm not sure.
Gail Fry, if you're online, can you just send us a yes, please, so I can read out this out? Because you said that you've got your fiance there, Jesse, and I know it would warm his heart to hear from a loved one, if not him, possibly one of mine. Hope all is well, please and thank you. Okay, I want to read that out. And for some reason, when I swallowed, someone was having issues with swallowing and breathing. This is some issues around the kidney as well, around him. Not him, but around him. I'm also getting number 12. 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March as well, and also December. So lots of things happened in March. Very, very, very significant. I can't spell. Does he have trouble spelling? Does your fiance, does Jesse have spelling, or doesn't like spelling, or what's with the English around Jesse? Because I'm trying to write here and my mind wants to write March, but it wrote Mark, M-A-C-K. Or who's Mark around you guys? Look, it's really, really bizarre. I'm trying to write. I even had to rewrite, like try and scribble over it again. But it's really quite bizarre. My spirit makes my hand do something different to what my voice is doing when he's coming through. But I want to also give they're saying to me to give you acknowledgement for something that you've done for someone that's passed on, okay? I know that sounds really general, but I feel like this is too much of a not the right time here on the radio to say what I'm seeing, but I feel like there's acknowledgement, and I also feel like there was something issues around the throat. The throat area. Did you receive phone calls, or did you receive some phone calls, multiple phone calls, or something not right around one of these people? Phone calls, and I'm just hearing phone calls were difficult. If that makes sense to you. It doesn't make sense to me sometimes, so I just say what I get. I said 12, and I'm going back to 12 again. Definitely December was a hard time for you, and I'm not talking just about Christmas, but beyond the Christmas. So after the Christmas, even leading up to the new year, it was times of trouble or times of pain and sorrow for you. It's supposed to be times of joy, but I feel like pain and sorrow. They're also showing me a property as well, and I see look. I feel like this might have been a property where you grew up, and was there three other siblings or 3 other people other than the parents living in the house? So the parents plus 3, like 5 people altogether. What does that mean to you? 5 people. Unless it's the ones that I'm feeling, the past ones. Was there also a male that had a little bit of a belly as well? And he was quite stocky. He was quite solid. And he's also, look, I feel like he might have even had undiagnosed diabetes, because he's showing me the big belly, he's showing me the skinny legs, and he's showing me something not right with the skin on the lower part of his legs. Legs and skin. Yeah, and solid male. This is like he had a bit of a belly. He's showing me a truck as well. I don't understand what the truck is. It looks like a 3-axle, like a 3-axle truck. Yeah, it doesn't sound. It doesn't sound like a big truck. It doesn't look like a big truck. It just looks like a what do they call them? I'm trying to think of the name. The Pantex, I think it is. Pantex truck. I think that's what you call them, with the 3 axles. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but anyways, I just saw this pop up. She said he writes in slang. There you go. That's why I couldn't write properly, because my spirit's trying to write like you, and my brain's going, what's going on here? But I'm also having like family. Has someone also got an issue with the left knee? Have you got an issue with the left knee, or had some injury or pain in the left knee? Because it's really painful. Did someone have surgery, or has to have surgery, or done something to the knee? And I do get that anxiety around you too, mate. But I feel that this is just like another person with a mineral deficiency. And the anxiety. Do you get depression as well? This is all due to nutrition and issues with nutrition. I also see like you eating I don't know, like a turkey leg or some form of like piece of meat, like just ripping it, you know what I mean? You like ripping the meat with holding it in your hand and just ripping it when I went to the States many years ago, they just showed me now with the turkey leg, when the turkey leg was like the size of my leg. It was so big and I couldn't chew it because it was so tough to chew. So I ended up throwing it out, but it was massive. But they just showed me that, like ripping into that, you know. But I'll leave that there, and I do feel like that things are definitely going to be stepping up for you, and I see more money coming in for around July into August for you as well. This is going to be a blessing surprise, okay? So surprise, bless you, a blessing in disguise and a blessing surprise, if that makes sense. Blessing surprise. And is there, so I know that your girlfriend said that, or your fiance, I should say, said that the ring, something that you use fiancés together. But what's with the ring? Like, what happened to the ring? Because I saw the ring there and then it's not there. It's just like a band. Is that correct, or what's happened with the ring? I don't. Was there a pass me down ring, or what's with the ring on the hand? I had a weird dream the other night. It was the most vivid dream ever, and I had a dream about walking in the park with one of my old friends, and I wasn't happy about it. I just didn't want to be there. And also, I had a dream about I was holding this trinket box full of jewelry. Like I was just holding this box and I was looking at it and I was saying, oh, wow, how pretty everything was in this tiny little trinket box. It was all this gold and silver and diamonds and stuff like that. It was so pretty, but I don't know what it means. I don't know. Maybe you can look it up, Ellie, see what that means when you get a chance. But we'll leave that there. Any validations there, Miss Ellie? She's picking it up. Thank you. Okay, if you've got any questions, guys, come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Joellen, hi, a few weeks ago you said I'd be busy in August. Well, house sold and I'm moving in August. I'm cutting cords and toxic behavior out as well, but it will be the first time on my own at 52. I don't know if I'm happy or scared being alone. Thank you again. Love your show. Thank you there, Joellen. But look, Joellen, it doesn't matter if you're by yourself or not. You're going to be busy anyway, lovey. So you won't even notice half the time that you're by yourself. And your independence is going to go through the roof. You don't need anybody. You'll realize that you go, oh, wow, this is not as hard after all. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
You just read the one out.
Oh, sorry. Oh, dear. Sorry, Ellie. Oh, dear. Where was it? I don't even know where it was now.
You're stealing my job.
I know. Sorry about that. Well, I was here and I was thinking, oh, while I'm waiting for her, she's grabbing something else. I'll just grab this one.
I'm only joking.
Oh, no, I know. That's cool. All right. So what do we got here? Michelle Coburn said, oops, sorry, I drifted off. Bless you, Miss Ellie.
Maybe I woke you up.
Maybe I think we just woke her up, yes. Simonetta, good evening. She said, good evening, lovely ladies. Any messages for me, please? Big hug to you both. Thank you. Send in your questions, guys. Gail Fry, I'll be back with you in a second for Simonetta, but Gail Fry, just type in capitals of validation, and if you can write that up for us from your fiance, that'd be really nice. What do we got for Simonetta? I don't know why I just see vehicle, white vehicle. Have you got a van, or do you have like a van or like a station wagon kind of van? Are you getting a new car? What's with the vehicle? This one's definitely white. Okay. And they're showing me, I don't know why, but they're highlighting the back tires. Did you get new tires or you need new tires? because they just highlighted that for me, lovey. I don't know what's going on here or which vehicle it is or whose vehicle it is, but I see the white vehicle looks like a van or a station wagon, like an SUV, we call them here. And they just highlighted the back of the tires here, like they're really, really, really flashing it out to me. And yeah, did the roof have an issue or something with the roof of a car, or is someone got a convertible that you know? A convertible roof, because I saw the roof come off. Or are you going to retire with some kind of hot car or something? Are you there, Suanetta? Oh dear, I just hear retirement for you anyway. Definitely retirement. And this is because I see grandchildren definitely coming along. I'm also getting August around you as well. So what's August to you, lovey? August / into September, different things going on, lots of changes, 555 around you, lots of changes. It's like up and then down and up and down. It's like a bit of a roller coaster. So hold on, okay? And then it's going up. By the end of the year, you'll be up flying again. So don't worry about what's going on around you. And if anyone's treating you bad, just ignore. Don't get involved. Just go, yep, okay, whatever. And move on. Thank you. Any other validations here, Miss Ellie?
Not yet.
Not yet. For some reason, Simonetta, I have to go back to you. I feel a bit sick in the stomach. Have you been unwell in the stomach as well? Because I feel like my stomach's turning like it's unwell. I think this might be nerves, something to do with something around the family there, lovey. And I'll leave that there. Let's keep going. Oh, there you go. She says she has a white Volvo. Okay, not that I know of. She says I had a white Volvo. Yeah, the Volvos are usually the bigger cars, aren't they? They look like an SUV. Is that correct? Now, I've done readings for you and I've never picked up on your car before, but something's not right with the tires at the back or something like that. Maybe you need to get new tires or get them, rotated or something like that. Simonetta, please just check that out. I don't usually see these things for no reason. I've saved a few people. So tires, definitely something not right with the tires. Definitely something not right there. But send your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, guys. I'm going to read out an affirmation for you. I have my trusty little gratitude book here, and I brought it along again tonight. So I like to read. I love quotes, and I like to read out affirmations. I love affirmations as well. So I just want to find the right one for you guys. I did some last night as well. I did some spells, which was a protection spell, but I don't really like doing the witchy poo stuff. But anyway, I'm just looking in my trusty book while people post up their questions. Yes, maybe I don't think I should do that one online, but you can actually, what I might do is, and Troy reminded me of this when I first started doing this a while ago. And that was when I opened up my quotes. In the back, he said, just choose one and that will relate to whoever it is that I was reading for. And I thought, that's a great idea. So we've got here, this is a good one. And for some reason, I just heard Simonetta's name again. So the devil will attack you through people that you think love you. Watch your circle. That's a really good, I was going to do an affirmation, but I think I might be doing quotes because it's just, spirits just pulled me to the back of the book. Maturity is learning to walk away from people and situations that threaten your peace of mind, self-respect, values, morals, and self-worth. I feel no regret whatsoever about the people I have removed from my life. My only regret is that I didn't do it sooner. Well, far out, okay. There you go. But making yourself happy again and creating the life you really want is the biggest comeback. That's 100% awesome, that one there. When life gives you a new beginning, don't repeat the same mistakes. Another good one. So I like all these little affirmations that I see on Facebook or wherever I see them, and I write them down, or I snapshot them and put them in my book later. A time will come in your life when some people will regret why they treated you wrong. Trust me, it will definitely come. But I'll leave that there. So there you go, guys. There's some little affirmations or little quotes that you can use and write down for yourself and go back to later. Right, we've got an hour or so to go. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Post up your questions. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world too. So Isa Lee, when we do a validation means that you type in capitals validation, guys, and that means that when I've done a reading for you, you put the information in there that relates to that reading or whatever I've said that relates to that reading. Joellen, she said, thank you so much. You help so many people, a true angel. Thank you. Look, I have to remain humble with all the stuff that I do. I just do it because I like doing it, and I like to share the love around the world. There's not enough love in this world either. Michelle Oliver, she says, I've been going through a lot lately, and I was wondering if Spirit had a message for me, please. So, Lovey, first things first, you keep saying, I've been going through a lot lately. Well, guess what? You're going to continue to go through a lot because you're not stopping those words. Like, you can't say those words from this point forward. No more words like that. Okay, nothing. You never say, oh, this is really hard, or I can't do this, or I can't afford this, and then you just get by till the end of the week. And spirit and the universe listen. The universe combine and they align with each other. You've got the universe here, you've got your spirit there, and they align together. And when they align, they only know one word, Michelle, which is yes. And then if you're saying, I've been going through a lot lately, it goes yes. They give you everything you want. Why? Because they want to please you. So when you say what you don't want, you're going to get it anyway because they want to please you, because they only know one word, yes. It's about as basic as I can say it. It makes a lot of sense when people go back and they go to YouTube, go and watch The Secret full movie, because that shows you how much the laws of attraction actually really how it operates and how it really works. It's just amazing. It's incredible, actually. And Rhonda Byrne, the lady that discovered that, and she's put it out to the universe, is a multi-millionaire or billionaire, and she has helped so many people around the world for her book, and her books and her affirmations and all the beautiful stuff that she does. She's just amazing. So Jessica Hudson, thank you. Okay, everyone's having a conversation there. Yeah, Chloe Posada's beautiful affirmations. I've got a whole book full of them. So what I do is I went to the shops one time and I bought 2 of these books. And this book was underneath the pink book that I bought. I use one for medical. Every time I find something on medical that resonates with me, I write it down in my book. And this one here for affirmations, it was just so uncanny that I wanted a book of like gratitude and affirmations and manifestations and quotes, etc. And then sure as ever, when I took the books to the counter and paid for them, I didn't realize that the grey book already had gratitude on the front of it. It's a gratitude notebook. So how cool is that? That's spirit for you. It just, it's not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences anymore. It just seems to be that everything is not a coincidence. So Michelle Oliver, she said, thanks. That makes so much sense. Thanks for saying that. You're welcome. I don't not know. Sarah Crichton questioned, there was a final part of my dad's will. Did the beneficiary receive it, please? I have no idea, Lovey. Sometimes I don't like looking at the will stuff because I don't like to, how can I say this without being disrespectful? I don't want to be disrespectful. When it comes to wills and estates and things like that for people, I would prefer people to ask about their loved ones than ask about the will. Does that make sense? And I'm not having a go at you, Sarah. I just think that you should go and find out for yourself where that beneficiary, or if that beneficiary got that money, or whatever happened to that. Okay, so I used to have a client that was a wills and estate lawyer, and she used to say, where there's a will, there's a queue. And I'm not talking about you, Sarah. I'm just saying that's what she used to say. It was quite funny. What was the YouTube movie, please? It's called The Secret, full movie. It's on YouTube. It's a documentary by Rhonda Byrne, and it provides all the laws of attraction, everything that we need to go by for a better, beautiful life. And if you haven't watched it, I've said it on my shows for forever and a day. So if you haven't watched it, you need to go and watch it, because it's so powerful, and it's changed my life several times. I've got my dream jobs, I've got my dream home, I've got everything that I wanted, everything that I want and need, I have, So, and one of my dear friends manifested her husband years ago. There's another book called, and it's on YouTube as well. It's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And that book is incredible as well. And it's a document. It's kind of like a documentary book, but it's a story as well. It's beautiful. It's a very old-fashioned one, and it's on YouTube as well. So you should go and look that up. But Simonetta, she's put up a big validation there. So,
One sec.
Yeah, well, I'll keep going, Ellie. Let's keep going. Yes, The Secret, full movie, Glennis Lacey. Jessica Hudson, sorry, darling, the thank you was for you. Oh, thank you. Cool. Carter Jones, that affirmation really struck me. I'm struggling to let the person go lately. Oh, thanks, Leslie. You're welcome, lovey. Sometimes it's hard to let people go, but when it's, look, let me tell you something. When love should never hurt, doesn't matter what kind of love it is, it should never hurt. Family love, relationship love, any love, doesn't matter. It shouldn't hurt. And if it hurts, it's not right. It's toxic, and it's spirit usually pushing you out of that realm, or out of that path line, so that you can be out of the road. You need to have a better life, and spirit will make it as hard as possible. Each time will get more difficult, much more harder, until you say enough is enough. I can't take any more. And that's when everything starts to settle down, because you're actually starting to realize, and lessons learned, you're starting to realize what's going on around you. But people are blind to everything, like they're blind to the side of their to the side of their even if they put the hand out to the side, they can't see their hand, even though their hand's there. You know what I mean? So it's really hard, because spirit will just, like I said, make it as difficult as possible. And until you learn the lesson, it won't stop if it's not the right path for you. So, but yeah, we'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. I wanted to wait until after the ad. Oh, that's my back.
Dive into the latest news with Oz Arab Media, your premier destination for the latest events, captivating stories, and rich insights from the Arab world and Australia. Stay informed, inspired, and connected. Download the app or tune in to our platforms today. Oz Arab Media, bridging cultures, connecting communities.
Need more time to focus on your small business? Let Aurelian Group handle your business applications. With our expertise, you can free up your schedule to serve more customers and do what you love. Let us take care of all your software, technology, and IT needs, while you dedicate your time to growing your business. From managing your online presence to streamlining your operations, trust us to make it happen. Visit Aurelian-Group.com today and discover the true potential of your business. Station sponsor.
Live and Alive 2025 is brought to you by your local community radio station, Alive 90.5 FM. Join us for an evening of great entertainment with White Angels, Sarah Bernard, D. Mike, Joe Turn, and Toon Kucha Music, Ruben D. Mello, Duncan Tune,
Oh, I'm just checking my phone.
with Saturday the 21st of June being...
Oh, so Gail's put a... Oh, that's a big meaty validation there. My gosh, Gail. Go Gail.
Hip-hop, soft rock, rap,
Wow.
R&B, soul, country, and reggae. Tickets are $33 and are limited, so grab yours before you miss out.
Station sponsor.
Welcome to Sunplus,
Okay.
where
What are you laughing at?
finance is made easy for you. We're a team of local experts dedicated and passionate about helping homeowners, aspiring investors, and first home buyers on their ventures. With vast experience and a commitment to service, we ensure a stress-free process so you don't feel nervous. Don't delay your financial decisions and visit our website, sunplus.com.au today. Sunplus
What's the,
is here to assist in every way. Your journey to financial clarity starts with Sunplus, station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. We're here for another hour of a mini reading. So if you've got a question, then post it back up onto the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook. And Miss Ellie is going to read out. So it looks like she's got a few validations there.
Yep, so the first one's from Simonetta. She said, lol, love the idea I retire with my dream car. Yes, my daughter has an Audi and water was coming in from the road.
Oh, there you
They're
go.
dealing with the dealer. My Volvo is an SUV. I've actually been home as I have been feeling under the weather. Doctors say it's the air quality that has been making me feel sick. Thank you for the quotes. Appreciate all you do for all of us. I'm having a burnout, or is there something more serious? Work-wise, starting thinking of closing shop. Lucky both. July 25th, I'm going to Spain and Italy, so yes, I'm going up and down a lot.
Wow.
Disrespect in the family is still going on,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Yeah, never mind. Yep, just got to ignore that. Yeah, back over to you then, Miss Ellie. Was there another one?
Yeah, there's a very chunky one from
Wow, go Gail.
She said, absolutely beautiful, Leslie. Okay, so December of last year was difficult because we were homeless and had business with a paper tree in a hotel. Before
Oh,
Jesse's mum passed, she was having throat issues due to her stomach issues. Not sure on the property, but after Jesse left prison, he stayed at his dad's house and his brother and his wife stayed there. His dad's name is Mike. He would be the one with the belly and diabetes. He drove a big Ford
Oh,
truck,
there you
was a truck driver for a good part of Jesse's life. Jesse just tore his calf muscle a couple of months ago. Very painful accident. He suffers with anxiety, but also high blood pressure, and maybe not so much depression, but has bouts of sadness because he just wants to talk to his parents again. And a ring. The other day, Jesse and I got into an argument, and I took off my engagement ring. It hurt Jesse's heart. It's back where it should be, but thank you so much. This was absolutely lovely.
now the high blood pressure. Top up your vitamin D, lovey. I've been doing some research on that. Do some research. Go see a functional medicine doctor. But I looked it up, and I've been doing lots of study on the vitamin D and the magnesiums and stuff. And apparently, high blood pressure comes from. And Dr. Artis, what's his name? Dr. Berg as well. Also stipulate on Facebook, YouTube, and all that stuff. They're very active on there about vitamin D, and it's a deficiency when you have high blood pressure of the vitamin D. So look that up yourself or visit a functional medicine doctor, lovey. But thank you for the beautiful reading. I mean, the validation. What am I saying? Reading. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm going to scroll forward. So if I've missed your question, guys, and repost it again. I need to catch up on this here. So where are we now? I just got to check my phone because sometimes my Facebook has a little moment, and sure as ever, I can't see any of the actual. I can't see any of the actual validations or any of the comments, and it's still ticking along here on Facebook. So we've got Sandra D. Good evening. Deborah Ellis. Georgia. I think I did Georgia the other night. Why is that ringing a bell? Okay, Michelle Oliver. She said, was that a validation from Michelle Oliver? Because I read for her, wasn't it?
Yeah, you did.
I read for her. She said, my husband passed away 2.5 years ago. We never got to say goodbye. I feel so awful that I wasn't with him when he passed away. I'm wondering if you could please tell me how he was feeling as he left the world without me by his side. Lovey, they're okay when they look. It's not meant to be. If you're not there, it's just not meant to be, lovey. Don't keep kicking yourself or, feeling guilty about this, because as much as your past loved ones, guys, go to the other side and you haven't said goodbye, or you've missed the passing or their last breath or whatever it is, honestly, they do not take that with them. They actually can, sometimes they actually have passed on. Like I said earlier, with dementia patients, for example, they've passed on before their body has even shut down. Does that make sense? The mind's already over the other side. So it doesn't matter what's happened. And they know that as well. They know, and they actually, some people can actually pass on before the family member gets there, because they don't want them to see them take their last breath. So that's what I feel with your husband, Lovey. So don't be so hard on yourself, But let's keep going here. So we've got, if you've got a question, then post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Ellie, can you remind me at the end of the show, please, to do a prayer? Because the other week I was supposed to do a prayer and then I forgot. We got sidetracked. We always get sidetracked in here. It's too much fun. It's good fun, but sometimes it's a bit eerie. So we've got here Diamond Walls, Glennis Lacey, a few other people on the live here. Jessica, Lax, husband, Hudson, Rosanna, Taggart, hi. I'm just grabbing at you guys from my phone. Thank you for all your goodness. You're welcome, Simonetta. Melton, Victoria, any news? Am I going to be okay? Genuinely scared and lost heavy heart. Eb Black, that's sad. Everybody's okay, Lovey. Everybody pulls through. When you're going through hell, you just keep going. You don't stop in the middle. There's no stopping in the middle, and everything gets better over time. It's just a matter of how you deal with it at the time. It's like I was saying about the Secret Full movie. When you start watching that, you will not, fester in the past, people. Like, you won't fester in what's going on, with bad things that's happened in your past. For example, me, I never go back to anything that's horrible in my past. I try and avoid it as much as I can. I never talk about it. I do not want to give it any energy at all. So when you start thinking about things that you're sad about or you're upset about, people have done to you, you cannot change the past, guys. You just can't change the past. When you start thinking like that, and you move on, and you actually realize, you come to a reality and say, well, like, whatever I can't change, I can't fix. I can only fix the future. I can only move forward and make my life better and be happier. And the only person in the world that's going to make you happy is you. That's it. There's nobody else that can make you happy. And sometimes we always get mixed up in the expectation that that person that I'm with should make me happy. But it's not up to the person, guys. It's up to you to make yourself happy. We don't have to rely on anybody at all. And heavy heart, I do feel the sorrow, Lovey. I do feel that sorrow. Things will get better. It's just a matter of time. Like I've said this to a few people over the years, and as much as the doom and gloom horrifies or traumatizes people, everything always turns out for the better. They just have to give it that patience and that time, because when you don't do that, then you don't allow yourself the opportunity to see that to happen. Does that make sense? So you're not giving it time. If you're impatient about things, people need to have more time for allowing. So like I was saying, you've got your spirit on one side, you've got alignments here on the other, or your universe, and they're trying to line up. If you're saying things are hard, or am I going to be okay? Everybody's going to be okay. It's just how you manage how to use it. So if you're scared and lost, there's other people out there that can help you. So look for the signs of goodness, Lovey. You're looking for all the signs of sadness. I know that's hard to hear, but that's the reality. Am I going to be okay? Everybody's going to be okay, Lovey. It's just a matter of time. It just depends on what is going on in your life at that period of time and how you deal with it. And, sometimes it's lessons learned as well. Let's keep going. Agate Luther, she said, thank you, needed that pep talk, and I'm going to see that movie again. Yes, 100%, lovey. The Secret Full movie. That's what you should be watching, Ed Black. You should be watching that movie as well. It changes. I can't tell you. People don't listen to me. I've said this for years and years and years here. I've done 508 shows. I pretty much said watch that movie in every single show that I've done. And once people actually physically go and watch it, their whole life changes. It's just incredible. Then they come back to me and say, oh, I can't believe I didn't watch it earlier, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Gail Fry, she said that was such a good reading. Oh my gosh. She said, thank you again so much, Lesley. I appreciate both you and Ellie very much. You're welcome, lovey. We do this from our heart. Tammy Hill, yes, you'll be fine. Tammy, please and thank you, lovey. Did you read that one out there, Ellie, from Michelle Oliver? Thank you for saying that. Was that a validation, or is that over to you for you, Ellie, or me?
So Michelle said, thank you for saying that. Your words are really comforting. I've been feeling guilty since he left this world. I just want him to know how much I loved him and how sorry I am.
Yeah, well, they don't take any remorse. They don't take any. I've pretty much only seen one or two people be like really disappointed on the other side, and that was and I've always said this story. It's the one where the lady they forgot her stockings to put her on her before they put her in the coffin, and she wasn't very happy about that. So, and then when I said to the daughter, when I was doing a private reading, I said to the daughter, what's with the stockings with your mum? She's very upset about it. And she said, oh my God, and she started laughing. I had no idea what she was laughing at. And then sure as ever, I found out later, after we stopped hysterically laughing, that one of them, the lady that I was reading for, thought that her sister or cousin or someone got the stockings to put on her mum before they put her in the coffin, but they forgot them. And then they realized later that they'd still had them out in the plastic bag. It was quite funny. And then the mother, she was standing next to me, jumping up and down, going, no, that's not nice, blah, 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 And I'm thinking, well, we didn't see your legs anyway. We only saw, only saw the top part of your body. So... But yes, but they do get upset, but they don't get upset, if that makes sense. Something like that I can actually see and make fun of, but not fun, but a laughter of, and make it a lighter moment, then that's beautiful for the person I'm reading for. But they don't go to the other side. They don't go there in pain. They don't go there to hold grudges. They don't do that. They go in neutral gear, just like you're putting a car in neutral. It's exactly the same. They just sit there and they idle. The soul is the motor. It's just idling on the side of the road, and they just, they're in neutral gear, guys. They don't have anything else going on. It's just beautiful, love and light and all that white light around them. It's beautiful. Well, let's keep going. So if you've got a question, don't give me anything else. Just give me the question. I always love to know who I'm helping around the world. It says Katia Marcello said, hi, Lesley. Hope all is well. Katia here from Melbourne. It's been a while since I've been on here. You popped up and I felt like I needed to jump on tonight. Does Spirit have any messages for me for this evening? Thank you. Okay, let's go. So, and I also had Carter Jones. I saw Carter Jones on I'm just going to write this one down. Katia Marcello. I'll come back to you, Katia, because I saw Carter Jones on there before. If Carter Jones can let me know that he's still on here, because I want to make sure that this message comes through. So he's saying that life is ups and downs. When I was in the break, I wrote it down, but I didn't get a chance to get to the reading yet. Yeah, very good. Agate Leothus said, when life is hard, you get to see what you have to change. Letting go is the same as opening up your true self. Yes, 100%, lovey. I'm just trying to find this Carter Jones one, but I can't recall if it was further ahead or no, it was back. But anyways, we'll keep going. But I wanted to if Carter Jones could just give us a yes that he's still there. Yep. Okay, beautiful. So ups and downs, same principles apply from with you from the other people that I've just been reading for, Lovey. But I'm also getting 17, 8, and August for you. So look forward to August, okay? Because August is definitely going to be your up time. And as much as things feel like doom and gloom right now, nothing's going to settle down until you change your mindset. So this is a mindset thing for you. And your mind is going 100 miles an hour. Yeah, definitely 100 miles an hour. Is there, like, I just saw a love heart around you. Is there love around you that's traumatizing or something not right with relationships around you? Do you also have issues with like the chest or not heart attack or anything like that? I just feel like there's deep sorrow in the chest. Sometimes when I see people and I feel the deep sorrow in the chest, it feels like either a heart attack, but it's actually deep sorrow. And I feel like there's the pain is running very, very deep for you. And yeah, and I do believe this is from childhood as well. They're also showing me a river near you, like a stream or a river, like a creek or river or a stream, just water. There's water running near you. It's like there's all these rocks and a bit of shrub and stuff like that, some trees in the background, but the water is flowing. It's like going towards a waterfall that's, 100 meters or so more, probably couple of hundred kilometers actually away, but it's like a stream. It's beautiful. Do you live near something like that, or is there something that relates to you about that? I'm also getting the number 9 around you in September as well. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around September. I'm also feeling they're saying to me the feet as well. What's with your feet? Do you have something not right with the toes or something? What's something not right with the toes or toes and / shoes? No shoes, I'm hearing. They're also giving me pain in the back of my neck. Like I feel like all the pressure's on my shoulders here. Lots of pressure. I think you're too hard on yourself, Lovey. There's so much going on in your life. It's like your mind is spinning around and around in circles. It's like you're walking around and not knowing which way to turn. And so what I suggest to you is sit on the fence and just wait. Okay, there's no rushing to make decisions. And if you can't make a decision, that's because Spirit's pulling you in all different directions and making sure that you're pushing you onto the right path, if that makes sense. If you can't make up your mind, it's because you're not on the right path, Lovey. Okay, so hold the fort, just pull back the reins, sit down, calm down, and look like that's from the spider's point of view when you got the web in the corner of the wall, the wall and the house, and it's looking down, and just sit like that for a couple of weeks, Lovey, and all the answers will come to you. 2 weeks of quietness, that's what I'm hearing. Quiet and listening. Because when you start to listen, people start to talk more. And, you pause and you listen and people start to talk more. And it's not like, and then I think it's not just all about you. So pull back the reins. That's what I'm hearing, and zip it up. You got to zip it up. If you don't zip it up between now and the next 2 weeks and you keep barking and saying things, shooting from the hip and saying things are going to escalate like really high. You don't want that, okay? So you need to pull back the reins. Sometimes it's not about what your ego, I'm not saying you're egotistical, but I'm just saying what people's ego is. They need to pull back so that they can actually see what's really going on around them. And when you do that, when you're wise enough to pull back and you see the light, you go, oh my God, why didn't I do that earlier? It wasn't that bad after all. You know what I mean? So you just have to make sure you're pulling back the reins. It's really, really critical for you right now, because otherwise you're just going to get yourself in the quicksand. As I see the quicksand, you're slipping deeper and deeper, and you need to pull yourself out of the quicksand. And this is the only way you're going to do it, is to keep your mouth zipped up and not say anything. All the truth will come out. That's what I'm hearing. Truth will come out. And I'll leave that there, Lovey, but keep us posted for the next 2 weeks. Let us know. I always like to see what happens with my clients or my followers here, just to see what happens with them after I've said something, because I like to know if they're okay. Okay. What's that? What happened there? We just got music in our ears. Is that still live?
Yeah, you're on.
Oh. Sorry about that, guys. I can't hear myself in my headset now, Ellie.
I can hear you.
You can hear me? I can't hear a thing. Am I on air?
Yeah.
Just go to an ad break, Ellie.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there, but I can't hear a thing. That is so weird. There, we just had music in our ears. Ellie wasn't even touching the panel. That's what happens with spirit. I don't know what happened there.
HRimages.com.au. Mention this ad to receive a complimentary 12 by 18 inch enlargement. HR Images brings you a bundle of joyful memories for you to cherish for your next event. Station sponsor. The Hills to Hawkesbury Community Newspaper is a family-owned and operated free community magazine. 10,000 copies are printed every fortnight and delivered to 75 different locations across the Hills and Hawkesbury areas. If you're unable to pick up a printed copy, there is free online access at hillstohawkesbury.com.au, plus the newspaper's social media sites.
Thanks, Sandra D. That was beautiful.
Is to inform, involve, and inspire, which is why partnering with a live 90.5 makes perfect sense. Station sponsor.
Does your smile embarrass you? If you have loose, damaged, or missing teeth, or loose-fitting dentures, better call Dr. Jack. Dr. Jack and the team at Infinity Dental Care can restore a rock-solid smile using an oral procedure called Digital Full Arch Solution.
Yeah,
Remove
beautiful.
broken teeth, replacing them with a healthy smile you'll be proud to show off. For a
Oh.
radiant smile designed to last your lifetime.
I don't know what happened with that system, Ellie. What did it do? God, spirit, buzz off. Don't do that to us. You frighten us. Hasn't done that before. Well, some things used to happen before, but not like that. Bloody hell. I was just talking and then I couldn't hear myself. And then next minute, we've got music blaring in our ears. And Ellie wasn't even touching the panel. She was on a computer.
9604 Station sponsor. SE Timbers Castle Hill are flooring experts. Not just flooring, SE Timbers supply, install, and guarantee solid timber, engineered, laminate, and vinyl flooring, as well as carpet blinds and shutters. An authorised dealer of major brands like Boral, Preference, and Quickstep. Call 9894.
Any other validation, Serial?
Or visit setimbers.com.au to arrange a free quote today. Station sponsor, SE Timber Floors and Shutters, ingrained quality.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We had a bit of a glitch there. Ellie was on her computer, and then sure as ever, the panel just kicked into some music in our headsets, and kind of, I don't know if that was spirit or what was going on there, or the system, but yeah, maybe it didn't like what I was talking about. Ellie, do you think? She's laughing. So, yes, I don't know what happened. What song was it? It wasn't a song. What was it, Ellie?
It was just one of the promos.
Yeah, just one of the promos. It just kicked into some noise in the background, and I couldn't hear myself, that's for sure. A lot of energy. My phone spinned. Agate, oh dear. What song was it, Gal Fry? No, it wasn't a song, Lovey. That sure is spirit playing around. Yes. When I was on the other radio station, or when I first started radio altogether, we couldn't work out what was going on with the panel. Sometimes we did everything right. Everything was, double checked, triple checked, and then we go live, and then all of a sudden something would turn off, and it clicked to me later because I felt some energy in the chair that I was sitting in, and we found out later that one of the presenters had passed away, had a heart attack and passed away on the panel. And that was that was many, many years before. But we think as soon as we found out, and then we picked up and then we found out that it was him, it never happened again. So there you go. but we've had some weird things happen over the years. Right, back to the readings. It's so cold here. Yes, this morning was only 3 degrees here. And I don't understand how the weather says it's 3 degrees but feels like 1.3. Like how does that work? I don't get that. They might as well just say it's 1.3. And Ellie, what was your temperature? You must have been cold this morning because you were out further than me. Probably 0. If I was 3, you must have been 0.
I think it was like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I don't exactly pay attention. I walked out without a jumper this morning. So
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't walk out with shorts on.
I can't wear shorts at work.
No, I know, but
I wish.
oh gosh. All last year I used to see you always in shorts in the middle of the winter with shorts and a t-shirt on. Oh, she's got tracky dacks on tonight. So, well,
It's cold.
I know. Tell me about it. But, I like it when Ellie comes in and once she came in and she had her pajama pants on. That was funny, wasn't it?
I mean, I can wear my hoodie next week.
Oh, it doesn't worry me what you wear. It doesn't worry me at all. Okay, let's keep going. Nicabra, good evening. She's from Roswell in New Mexico. Wanted to give a little update. Oh, there you go. Back over to you then, Miss Ellie. Looks like a validation.
Yeah. So Nicabra said, watching from Roswell, New Mexico, wanted to give you an update. A few months back, you said me and the grandbaby would find a home in June, in process of getting one after losing everything in the flood. If you have any guidance for me and my loved ones.
Oh dear. Yes, June. Well, it is June now. She said, you said me and grandbaby would find a home in June, in process of getting one. Oh, good. That's awesome. So does that mean she's getting one now? Is that what she's saying in June? There's no full stops in here. I don't know if she's getting one.
She's in the process of getting
Yeah,
one.
that's awesome. Well done. And if you have any guidance for me, yes, just enjoy. Like when you get this property, lovey, you're going to be so appreciative of it. It's not going to be funny. Like you're going to say, my God, how did I ever survive that? Especially in the cold right now, far out. It's horrendous. We're sending you all our love to Nicabra. She has had such a hard time, that lady, and yet she's still, like a trooper. She's still going. Okay. Katie and Marcella, yes, I'm going back to that last reading was for Carter Jones, and if Carter can write a validation, now I'm doing your one, Katia, so if you're still here, let us know. Katie and Marcello, I just wrote your name down because I already wrote my Carter's name down earlier, but Carter, if you've got a validation, lovely, type in capitals validation and post it back up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, so that we can see it there. So, Katia, what does Spirit get for you, I wonder? Okay. Oh, she said, yes, I'm getting one. Nicabra, well done. Sorry, Katia, I'll be back in 1 second. She said 0, it's 103 in New Mexico today. Wow. Yeah, but we're degrees. You guys are Fahrenheit. So what is 103 in Fahrenheit? It's about 40 degrees, isn't it? What is it, Ellie? I'm guessing. But going back to Katia, let's get it over and done with, because I feel like spirit keeps stalling me for you for some reason. But I feel like that's part of what's going on around you as well. Everything's being stalled at the moment. Everything is not flowing the way you want it. And I'm also getting 16 around you, 7 in the month of July as well. I do feel like definitely going to be issues around property or something not right around the property in July, this July. And do you also have issues with your ovaries? Overactive thyroid or something? Overactive thyroid, I'm hearing. I'm also getting the ovaries. And I just get I get a little bit of a ping, like a little flick in the ovary sometimes when the other person I'm reading for has got issues. I'm also getting something around this property or the property that you're in around July. So save your money for that, because I don't feel like it's going to be a lot of money, but there's something not right around the property there, lovey. If it's not already fixed or you're getting it fixed now. Is it maybe plumbing or something like that? Washing machine gone, something. I remember saying here on one of the shows here one night, I said to a lady on the live, and Jill Polglaze and Michelle Coburn would remember this, maybe the Glennis Lacey's and Wendy Moose Martin, some of my people that have been on here for 3 years, and it was in this studio. And I remember saying to a lady, I don't know who it was now, about the fridge. I said, I don't know why, but I'm seeing a new fridge out of all things. And she says, oh my God, Lesley, we just bought a new fridge because the other one just died, and they just got it that day. So for some reason, I'm seeing Katie, I'm seeing the washing machine around you. I don't know why. I don't know if you just got a new one or you need one or the other one's on its way out, but rest assured something's not right with that. Like, it looks like, even to the point where, and this is going to sound crazy, they just showed me rats chewing the cables at the back. Okay, rats. I don't know why. I just seen rats around. One of my old neighbors, I've known them for, oh my gosh, 30 years. Well, it would be longer than that. My daughter's 26, so I've known them for, about 36, 34 years or something like that. And they're one of my closest friends. And we when we lived, I lived opposite them when we lived up at near the bush. And it was like a suburban bush, but the background, like the back part was onto the bush area where their house is mainly. And I remember her telling me that a bush rat had got in underneath the house through the walls and ate through the cables, all the wires. Even while they're turned on, I don't know how rats do that. Even while they're turned on, ate through all the wires, and just like the wire was completely severed in half from the rats. So yes, that's what Spirit just showed me, something about chewing and something like that around the rats. I don't know what's going on there, but I don't really like rats myself, to be honest. And I'm also getting 11 around you, November, 2 and February. I do feel like February, Katie, was significant for you as well. And was there some sorrow or some pain around the February? Because I do see tears around February. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what I need more time, but I'm just seeing tears around February. Do you drive? And have tears or like think about things? It's like you're in another zone. It's like you're in automatic mode to drive the car. And then you've got tears like running down your face, like your mind is somewhere else, like you've got two brains, you know what I mean? Running down face. Things are going to get better for you though. Look up to and wait for July, because I do feel like July is like big, like love hearts and big smiles on your face, okay? That's what I'm getting. So I'm just drawing this. I don't know why, but look, there you go. It doesn't mean much, but when Spirit comes through and does what I've said, it's quite bizarre. It was really funny yesterday. I wanted to go for a walk. I'd finished some of the stuff that I did before my show, and I thought I'll have something to eat and I'll go for a walk. What happens? We have a storm and then it rains. And I said to Spirit, come on, I just wanted to go for a walk. Can you just stop raining for far out? And I said, give me 5 minutes. And then 5 minutes, and then someone rings me on the phone. So I'm on the phone at home, and I'm thinking, I just really wanted to go for that walk, but never got to it. But I got to it this afternoon. I went for a mini run this afternoon, so I feel better.
Rain, I got ice cubes.
Oh, really? What, snow?
No, we got hail.
Oh, hail, really?
Yeah, about 10 minutes of it.
Oh, wow.
Fun driving home in.
Oh, in your new car?
Mm.
No way. That's no good. Your car didn't get wrecked though, thank God.
I pulled.
Yeah, good. Far out. Well done, Ellie. So yeah, but that's bizarre, because it just came out of the blue, this storm. I don't know how. Like, it wasn't even hot. Normally it'd be a hot day and then you'd have the thunderstorm, but it wasn't even anything like that. So Sandra D says this winter has been the worst winter season in a lot of years. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think it's, so far for me, it's not that bad. It is a bit chilly, but yeah. Oh, looks like we've got a big validation there from Carter. Oh my gosh, that's.
I don't have it.
Oh wow, yeah, go for it. There you go. So that's a huge validation. That's a chunky one. My gosh, I'll see if I can find it on my phone while you're doing it from the. Oh, here it is.
So Carter said, "Dear Lesley, that was so beautiful, and I'm glad I met your your show this time. There's a lot to unpack here. My current contract ends in August, so it's a bit anxious on my financial end. The love reference makes a lot of sense. I don't think your show is long enough for me to explain it all. But I like this girl. We had something beautiful and she changed so quickly, and now I don't know what to do with all this love. My mum and dad have not been in the picture for most of my life. I was raised by my uncle. I have a complex relationship with my mother because she wasn't as involved, but I speak to her. For my father, he literally abandoned me, so I don't expect much to change.
That's why I didn't see him at all. Like, I don't see him in the life. I don't think he's ever going to be there anyway.
For the reference to the river and creek, it might be because I hope to travel to Zanzibar next month, so I'll be at the coast for a few days. I love water.
Yeah.
The feet reference was strange. I walk fine, but maybe it might refer to what I did a few minutes ago. I was walking barefoot around my place while chatting with someone. Here's a doctor, and we're talking about the benefits of walking barefoot. Now that I say this, the reference makes sense.
Oh, wow. How cool is that? I was just literally saying it as he was doing it. How cool is that? And they were talking about it.
The chest pain may be because I've had so much anxiety lately. I've been struggling mentally. It's so intense on many days. I've started working out and getting in shape for my mind as well.
Good
the
on
back
you.
issue made me laugh because I was just complaining about the bed I use and how it's hurting my back. And you're right, I am hard on myself and I want to change that. But lately life has been hard on me and I think I've just reflected that fact. I'll do a 2-week cleanse and give you feedback. Love you all. This has made me feel a new bounce of life.
Oh, well done. Beautiful. Love that too. What a beautiful validation. Thank you, Carter. I love it. Any other there, Ellie? Miss Ellie? If you need the iPad, you keep it. Whoops, watch out. Oh, dear. Thank you for that. It was a beautiful validation. Agat Liv said, thank you so much for your lovely energy. You both help so many people. The best is it's so lovely and straightforward. I believe I was guided here. Angel's blessing. Yes, there's no in between for me. I don't fluff things up, guys. Well, I have to be careful of media law, so I can't say everything, but it's kind of black and white for me. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong, and that's how it is for me. It's no other way. I don't like to I don't know, fake things in the middle, if that makes sense. I don't do that. I like to be transparent. Is that the word for it, Ellie?
Yeah.
Transparent?
Yeah.
Wendy Merce Martin, she said, oh my God, you have to go to Good Guys tomorrow. I don't know what that means. They must be having a conversation over there. Let's keep going. If you've got a question, then post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're here for, another 15 minutes. What time do you have to get up early in the morning, Miss Ellie?
I get to sleep until 7 tomorrow.
Right. Well, that's the same as me because I'm working from home tomorrow, which is fantastic. So
we just don't have to go as far, so
Oh.
Our clinics start later, so
There you go. Go figure. It's good when you sleep in. I spent last week. I was studying some legal stuff for a matter that someone was dealing with, and I was helping them out. And I was up till 2:00 in the morning on Thursday night. Didn't get to bed till 2:30 on the Friday morning, and then I had to wake up at 6 on the Friday morning. I was so tired on Friday, and then on Wednesday night 1:00, Tuesday night 1:00, and then here that night before was full on last week for me. So yes, and we got the matter adjourned, which was great. So which was very, very unusual. Let's keep going. Right, I'm looking for a question here. I'm seeing everybody having a conversation, but I'm looking for a question. But if you'd like to join us next week, we do the home show from Sunday nights from 8 till 10 on the same channels here. So we're streaming across several channels here, Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, not Twitter, the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page, as well as Omni Studio and iHeartRadio. So we're on quite a few platforms at the same time, which is pretty cool. So I can't see it. Maybe it's my iPad. I can't see any more questions coming in, Miss Ellie, but I think it's actually my iPad, not me. Yes, here we go. Okay, what else have we got here? Summer Dawson, good evening. Jessica Lax, good evening. Georgia, I would love to know who is around me and also my son, please. Please, I have posted before, but this is recently over the past week. I have felt this. What does she mean by that? So I have posted before, but this is recently over the past week. Recent over the past week, I have felt this. Okay, Georgia. I think I've read for you plenty of times before, Georgia. I don't know if you stay on the live, though. Okay, what do we get? I get the anxiety around you as well. For some reason, they're showing me you holding either your phone in your, which is common, holding your phone in your hand, but you're looking at photos of memorabilia. Is that correct on your phone? Memory, like memory stuff, memory of photos, or holding onto something, looking like whatever it is in your hand, looking at memories of photos. There's something that you're missing at the moment, and you're missing someone. Do you also feel a bit unwell in the stomach, in the belly, top part of the belly? I feel like this is like what do they call it? Not a hernia, like a acid reflux or something. Or who's that around you? Because I feel like the belly just feels like a bit uneasy, like a bit like not comfortable. If that's probably the best way to describe it. Just not comfortable. I'm also hearing the name Roger or Robert, Roger. I feel like it was Robert or Roger. They sound a bit different, but there's an R-O in the name. Definitely the R-O in the name. Who's that around you? Roger, Robert. Right, not Ryan maybe. No, bless you. I'm also getting number 13 around you. 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April. And I'm also feeling like either someone's had a heart attack or had heart issues around you. And this is a male around you, lovey. And the anxiety is quite strong here. Very strong. And this has traumatized you. Like, so who's had the issues with the heart? Is that you? Or I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is someone, a male around you. Male. I just heard knock, like knock. Their heads are like knock on wood, you know, like they're stubborn. Like wood. Head of wood. Can't talk to them. Like you can't tell them what to do. They're so stubborn. So stubborn. It's amazing what spirit will say from the other side. It's just, you know, it's funny how they come across. But yeah, this person doesn't listen to people. Like they're not listening to their body. And I feel like something's not right with the heart. Doesn't listen and issues with the heart. I have to keep saying because I'm feeling it in my chest. And the dry lips and the dryness, and they're really dehydrated. Or is that you? And the cracked lips as well, like the cracks in the lips. Vitamin B, I think that is. B1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to the side. So definitely dehydrated in the lips. I'm also hearing, I'm also got pain in the back of my head as well. So this is behind the right ear. Pain behind the right ear. And I'm also getting number 17 around you, 8 in the month of August. So lots of stuff for you, lovey. Like lots of stuff going on around August. So prepare yourself for a very busy time. Very busy. And it's like you're the rock of the family, like doing things around other people. It's like you don't have, you can't actually even stop for yourself, you know. So you're the rock. Rock and doing everything for everyone. And I'll leave that there. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. We're going to be here for another 10 minutes or so. And if you could send that through to Miss Ellie here on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, we will pick it up here. Tammy Hill. Tammy, I keep saying it. You've got to say please or thank you, lovey. That's your third question, and I've said it 3 times. Okay. Shell Wilson, what is the best way to lose weight? I work out 45 minutes a day, eat healthy, drink 2.5 liters of water a day, no results. What am I doing wrong? Are you doing, when you say work out, what type of workout are you doing? Are you doing strength training, Shell? Are you doing strength training, resistance training? Resistance training. If you think of 1 kilo of fat and 1 kilo of muscle, one of them, the kilo of fat will be this big, and then the kilo of muscle will be just this big. Okay, so that's the difference. So when you start training, it doesn't matter what you do. If you're still eating rubbish and stuff like that, you're not going to change quick over time. And because I've been a personal trainer for 36 years, I'm strength and conditioning coach, massage, sports massage therapist, dry needling, hypnotherapist, strength and conditioning. Did I say that? Lots of things, Pilates, boot camps, you name it. I've taught boxing classes, you name it. But the thing is that people don't realize that the body changes over time. Like they say every 7 years. I used to lecture this as well in anatomy and physiology. But you need to actually use your arms and legs to move. So if you've got pain anywhere, it's usually vitamin D deficiency, magnesium, all your essential minerals. Go see a functional medicine doctor, and also see if you ever have any pain in your joints. It's usually 90% of the time vitamin D deficiency. Look up a sports physio and go and see sports physios. Nobody should have any pain in their body if they're having those proper minerals and they're exercising and they're doing strength training, because you were born with muscles to do strength training, guys. And if you're not doing your strength training, then consider yourself like a jellyfish with a skeleton inside a jellyfish body. You're just flopping around everywhere. It's like you've got no strength at all. Shell Wilson, walking is not enough. 45 minutes a day, it doesn't matter. It's the type of walk you're doing, and also, strength training, lovey. And sometimes we used to call the skinny person a skinny fat person because they just have fat on them. They wouldn't have muscle on them, if that makes sense. But anyway, we won't go into whole fitness regime here. But there has been a lot of things that I have resonated with across these readings, Gail Fry. Yes, that's what happens with spirit sometimes. That's spirit will always give me things, or all the energies that's coming through from your past loved ones, guys. They always give me things, and then sure as ever, it resonates with somebody else here. And that's what's happened a lot to us over in the past, because you can just imagine if there's 30 or 40 people on the live, and then times that by 2 or 3, you've got over 100 people of energy trying to get through my head all at once, and it's a bit impossible. But over to you there, Miss Ellie. We'll call it a night after we do George's validation here. Yes, thank you.
So George said, thank you. Everything you said is right. I'm not sure who Roger is, but my mother has had a heart attack, and also my husband's father. And I get anxiety and chest pains. My husband is the stubborn one, and yes, I do get bad headaches and also dry lips. And yes, I do a lot for others and feel exhausted. Yeah, there you go. But we'll look for this prayer, Miss Ellie, and then we will leave it there. So my dear friend Charles, he sent me through a prayer the other week, and then I totally forgot all about it. But I'm just going back through some of the messages to see if I can find it. I don't know where he sent it to now. But now, here it is. I think I found it. Okay, here it goes. It's please, Spirit, hear our prayer. We pray for a peace and a world free of war and destruction. Give us humility that we may stand for all that is good and be loyal to your word. We pray that you protect all the vulnerable people of this world, feed the hungry children, and save people in war-ravaged areas. Save us from any pandemics and evil, tyrannical, and greedy pretend leaders. Protect us from environmental disasters and keep us safe. Rain on our crops and increase our yields so we can prosper and share our abundance.
Keep us safe from evil people who want to destroy and plunder. Especially keep the ruthless parasites away. We pray that we keep the love in our hearts and see that we have patience, find forgiveness, and make peace with those who have disrespected humanity and all energetic beings. Help us through our lives with protection and love for each other, and maybe we be the light. Give us strength that we can see all warning signs of danger, rise and grow from the challenges, and help all people. All people that let us protect each other and live in peace and harmony. Pray for all who need the love and hope, especially now. Please, Heavenly Spirit, hear our prayer. And good night, everybody. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. We'll be back on Sunday night from 8 till 10 and Monday night on radio, 8 till 10. And good night, everybody. Have a beautiful week. Bye.
Alive 90.5, play from the 70s,
Right.
80s, 90s,
Okay.
and today.